person about the person. I lay me down, I go to sleep, then seem to be the one who peeps in on the truth, the life, the way that tells me all I want to say about this life, this dream come true, where I pretend both me and you, the characters inside this dream, pretends to be all that I see and say it can't be true, you see, if you do live inside of dreams. The things you say you do believe are real and true and do teach you about the things you do believe about this life, this real that plays, and show you all the things you say you do believe and live as true to me and you and everyone who is the all that is. You see that inside dreams you do believe and experience all that you do believe about this world of form, the deities who do perform the acts of good and sometimes bad, the things that they've been taught, my lad, who only know what has been told by all those others who behold and take this all to be what's real. But it is only seen as still when you become to waking one who chose to play these parts, become a king or queen, a demon spelled to believe all that one can tell when seeing through a mind that sells these stories so that we can smell and taste and touch and also spell these stories about a one who fell asleep and dreams these dreams foretell the venture that we'll all do tell to family and friends who mail it out in all the world of form and fashion ways to make a gel where you can't tell the real from true, where you don't know that it is you who live and die, who go to hell to find the only way to tell. This cannot be a tale that's told to children by all those who entailed to drop their robes, take off their crown of light and love, and thus to fail to live and learn the truth of life. There's only one who plays these games, the truth of you, who seems insane, but it is just his way to show and tell and smell, to find his way out of this lie made true, to see that it is you and it is me who suffer all our lives to tell these stories that they must be hell to heaven as the theme to be. The last one who discovers he is just a pawn, a piece of shit made out to be the truth of him. Who is the light perceived as blight? Who is the truth made into sin? Who is the me and you and them, just dream delusions who pretend to not know anything at all about the lie made into truth? You see, if you will tell the tale, let's make it real and live in hell until you find that silent space, that place that is nowhere at all but here and now. The only way to find your way without delay is trust your intuition found to only think that it stays around when all your thoughts and feelings down this rabbit hole they come to lie and produce things that are the life and love been diced into these judgment suits its spite of truth that sets the captives free, these pilgrims that have come to see that life on earth is just a play that we put on to see and say our wild beliefs about a God who lives forever and can't die, whose father is the architect, who allows all of this to be. And so you see what your beliefs sewn into books that we believe, the surface meanings that are lies about a one that we contrive to show us what cannot be true of anyone that is deceived to think that Love cannot forgive or give a second chance to see that all in books made up by man cannot reveal the true command that God could never fall to hate. That he could not make Mary's lamb become a sacrifice in dreams made up to keep you all in scenes. Like movies, they all need a theme of good and bad to recontrieve a place in time and space that makes these stories seem so real and true. Nobody here could ever tell the truth from lies. I'm telling you that it is all a dream come true. So one day you will know that you have done it all to show yourself the true of you who never left but lives these lives, lives these scenes to see and say. Until today, it's time to stay. These lies made out to be the truth, that all of you know that it's true, that you cannot know what is right until you have done what is wrong. You can't have up without the down. You can't know if it is your task to take the task, take off that mask of flesh and bone and blood, that mask. The true of you that always lasts, the part of you that cannot die, the life of you that chose his task, because he knows his Father's task to forgive all and know at last I was only just, 'twas just a dream illusion mask.